clever, yeah.
That's the team we're gonna keep.
She see it all, even if it's big or...
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Start. 180. Start.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right shot. Start.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Here we go.
line.
11 MP. Take. 180. Start.
Here's Brown again. Escapes the defender. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Rose caught. And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throw finds Jamar Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Ajante Wester to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another run for Henry. This is ahead for about 5. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning, like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Lamar out of the pistol. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Start. 180. Playing shot. 11. 11, Thomas. Start.
Here's Brown to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
180. Start.
From the gun, and get to Brown. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be 1st down Bengals.
Here we go. 180. Place up. 11. Start.
Now a give. It's Brown heading right. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Start. 180.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14.
On one, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Lamar now from the gun. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Zone read. They'll hand off to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing? This is Cox. That's Walker. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Looking left, throwing deep. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, not throw to the outside.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to... Isaiah McKenzie now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180. It's hot. Hot. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
40-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Cam.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Justin Matabike making that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On the move, headed right. On the left side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. He'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Motioning one of the tight ends. The drive begins with Henry. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. It's the Ravens, who have 1st and 10. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Flush out now to his left. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On 2.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Wide 80. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Here we go. Back. 11 MT. 11 MT. Back.
Burrow to the air now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Wide 80. Rise up. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12. Back.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, And you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
A 44-yard attempt.
Luke knocks it through, and that makes this a 3-score game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Henry on the counter. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Lamar off the play fake. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Dot. Hey, can. Dot.
Working now from the gun. On target to his man Higgins. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all.
Let's get set. Dot.
1st down carry for Brown. They're going to keep moving forward, Brown, down inside the opposing 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by side at him and go make a point.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They're set up at the 35 now.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
1st down, here's Lamar. Pass cut, 9-yard line. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game.
Bengals 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
On the return, here comes McKenzie. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. Dot.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, it'll be...
Bengals get to him and take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. Wide 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11. Dot.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
11 MT. Dot. Wide 80. 11 Thomas. 11. Dot.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
12.
1st and 10 at the
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Headed out right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This is Henry on 2nd. Got to give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Taken down at the 15-yard line.
No, we changed it.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They could probably coast the rest of the way. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Oops, knocks it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Gun.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
2nd and 12.
180.
18-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 180. 11, Thomas. 11.
On third down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
180. 11 empty. 11 empty. Stop.
Now Burrow. Forced out to his right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. A lot of space ahead. Along the right sideline, there's space. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
11. Stop. 12. Stop.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
On first down, Jackson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. That one connects. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second down and goal.
Ready.
From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Jackson has it, third and goal. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180 hot. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT.
It's thrown from the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Fits it through the middle. Space pass for 35. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Well, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on first and 10 across midfield. Looking right, and he finds it. Well, this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives